maybe she won't be back the rest of this year. The Indiana Fever have given a update on her status. It feels strange. I'm not going to kid you.
Caitlin Clark is out, officially stepping away from the Indiana Fever. But don't let the headlines fool you. This isn't just about an injury or missing a few games. There's a deeper story unfolding behind closed doors. One involving power, control, and a quiet rebellion. And trust me, I've got all the details.
That was also going around social media was the update that she is seeing other doctors, and specifically doctors in New York, about her groin injury. They are still listing her as day-to-day, but I don't know why they're listing her as day-to-day, because I feel like it is going to be a while before Caitlin Clark returns to the court. And I do actually wonder what the strategy is going to be on bringing her back.
Caitlin Clark is basically gone. What started as a minor groin tweak during that game against the Connecticut Sun has now turned into a full-blown disappearance. First, she was listed as day-to-day. Then she pulled out of the All-Star contest. Now, she's not suiting up, not showing up, not even seen around the team. And let's be clear, this isn't just another rookie sitting out. This is Caitlin Clark, the same rookie who made the Chicago Sky shift to the United Center just to fit her crowd. The one who forced Dallas to bump games into the Mavs arena. She's the reason Indiana Fever even had headlines. But right now, she's missing from it all. No appearances, no press, no updates worth anything. The league keeps pushing the no additional damage line like that's supposed to calm everyone down. But if she's still not playing weeks later, that original damage clearly isn't healing right. And ticket sales? Crashing? Ratings? Slipping? Fever fans? Nervous. Meanwhile, Indiana's front office and WNBA PR are moving in full damage control mode, acting like everything's fine. But behind the scenes, you can feel the panic. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's the league's engine right now. And with her out, that engine's stalling fast. Before we go any further, first like this video if you think the refs are unfair to the Fever, comment if you disagree, and don't forget to subscribe.
But when we hear certain phrases like no timetable for her return,
there is no timetable available for her return.
And now we've hit the part no fan wants to hear. No timetable. You already know what that really means. They don't have a clue. And worse, they're not being straight with us. The Indiana Fever keep parroting that line about prioritizing Caitlin's long-term health, which is just corporate speak for, yeah, this might be way worse than we expected and we're scrambling. The updates? Sketchy at best. Did she pull something? Slight tear? Grade 1, Grade 2, Grade uh-oh? No one's saying anything clear. And that's the red flag. It's like Indiana's front office is running a smokescreen operation. This isn't about managing an injury anymore. This is full-blown brand damage control. What makes it worse? Caitlin's not just sitting around, she's reportedly getting outside medical opinions. Not one, multiple. That's not exactly a vote of confidence in the Fever's medical team, is it? Feels more like she's moving independently now. Playing it safe, sure, but also keeping distance. And that distance? It's starting to look less like recovery and more like a soft exit. Quiet, strategic, controlled. If she's not trusting Indiana behind the scenes, you gotta wonder. Is this just about rehab, or is Caitlin Clark setting the stage for a bigger departure?
First injury was just a little bit outside the 2-week evaluation process. The second injury was right 2 weeks on the money, I believe. And now she's got a situation where she injures the other groin, which goes to show you, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? That
it was literally 1.250, 1,250,000 less viewers for the All-Star game with no Caitlin Clark actually playing. People want to see her actually play.
Okay, pause everything, because this isn't just an injury anymore. Caitlin Clark's groin drama has officially turned into a full-blown crisis for the WNBA. 3 injuries in one season, left quad, left groin, now right groin. That's not a fluke, that's a walking red flag with sneakers on. Trainers are whispering behind the scenes, and execs are scrambling to keep the damage under wraps. Here's the tea. Caitlin just flew out to New York to see top specialists, not your average rest and ice kind of move. That screams serious, maybe even chronic. And while the WNBA's Instagram is still pretending it's May, reality just slapped them with a 1.2 million viewer drop during the All-Star game. Yep, no Caitlin, no ratings, no hype, no money. Let's talk Indiana Fever. They're fumbling hard. Without Clark, they've gone 4-7 and now sit at 12-12, hanging on to playoff hopes by a shoelace. And let's be real, if they're not making a deep run, why even risk bringing Caitlyn back? For some ticket sales? A cute comeback montage? Please. The groin's not healed, and Indiana's entire season is limping right alongside her. This isn't just about one player, but more like the whole WNBA narrative falling apart.
Clark will continue working with the Fever medical team on her recovery and rehabilitation, with the priority on her long-term health and well-being. There is no timetable available for Clark's return, and no additional details will be provided at this time. Any further updates will be shared as they become available. This is an update, a statement directly from the Indiana Fever.
But the Fever are not disclosing any information about what's really going on, how severe it is.
And now, things are getting downright messy. Caitlyn Clark isn't just on the mend, she's taking the wheel. While Indiana Fever drops bland updates filled with wellness buzzwords and player-first fluff, Clark's camp is going full boss mode behind the scenes. Word is, she's building her own dream team of elite medical experts, from New York specialists to high-tech recovery plans that sound more Marvel movie than rehab room. Hyperbaric chambers, needling therapy. This ain't no frozen peas on the couch situation. This is superstar survival. And here's the kicker. Insiders say Clark no longer trusts the Fever's medical staff. Ouch. The franchise wants her back fast to keep those ticket sales rolling. But Caitlyn? She's thinking long-term. Like Olympics and billion-dollar brand long-term. And honestly, who can blame her? Sources close to the situation say she's pulling away, skipping team trips, avoiding the spotlight, and tuning out the noise. It's becoming crystal clear. Caitlyn's not just protecting her body, she's protecting her power. And suddenly, all those smiling team posters feel outdated. Because Caitlyn Clark isn't just a player anymore. She's a movement. One that might be slipping out of Indiana's hands faster than they can say, groin strain.
Clark's absence is a blow to the Fever's playoff hopes. At 12-12, Indiana holds a one-game lead over the 9th seed Golden State Valkyries. However, the Fever are 4-7 without Caitlyn Clark in the lineup.
That we want to sustain the growth and the interest level in the franchise. I mean, this is about the Indiana Fever. Yes, we have a foundational player in Caitlyn Clark and Leah Boston, and we're going to continue to add to that. But I want this team to be the leader in the country, and a brand, an enduring brand, like Apple.
So here's the tea: Indiana Fever's playoff dreams dangling by a thread. And guess who's holding the scissors? Yep, Caitlyn Clark. Now insiders are whispering, if she's cleared but not 100%, do you really throw her back on the court just to chase a miracle? Or do you keep her benched, protect the brand, and kiss this season goodbye? Let's be real. Without Caitlyn, the Fever are straight up struggling at 4-7. With her, meh, barely breaking even. But at least the cameras roll, the seats fill, and the ratings don't nosedive. Here's the kicker. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about business. The league practically remodeled the WNBA around her, rescheduled games, booked prime TV slots, even upgraded arenas. All for the Caitlyn Clark show. And now, the star attraction might not take another step this season. And that's got everyone talking. Is Indiana actually chasing a playoff run, or just faking it for the headlines? Because rushing her back could be catastrophic. Re-injury, backlash, headlines hotter than a TMZ scandal. But keeping her out confirms what fans are starting to fear. This season was never about basketball. It was a marketing mission, and Clark's rookie year, sacrificed at the altar of hype. Hold up. Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Stories like this, they don't make the mainstream headlines, but I've got them first, every time.
I think the biggest thing is just trying to keep her in good spirits. Had a lot of setbacks with all these little injuries, and we just have to take it one day at a time. It's frustrating for her, I'm sure, especially, and I think for us as a staff and as a team, just trying to keep her encouraged and trying to keep her to stay the course. No discussion yet about this weekend. There was imaging done, and obviously ruling her out for tonight, but there hasn't been any discussion beyond tonight.
Patented bounce pass, and Caitlyn looks like she's in pain after that pass.
Let's not sugarcoat it. This looks like a soft shutdown. No press release, no farewell game. Just a slow fade into vague, day-to-day updates. courtside fits, and awkward silence from everyone who knows the truth but won't say it. Caitlin Clark's rookie season? Likely done, but no one wants to say it out loud. Not the Fever, not the league, not even Caitlin herself. It's like we're all watching the same red exit sign flashing on a dim stage and pretending it's not there. The schedule spills the secret. Her last real shot to return? September 7th against the Mystics, the same team from that earlier absence. After that, one more game. No playoff push, no comeback moment, just silence. This groin injury never got a clear label. The league bet the house on one rookie. And now the biggest move Caitlin's made all year? Choosing not to play. And maybe that's the real plot twist. Fans expected a bang. Instead, they got a whisper. But sometimes healing isn't loud. It's quiet, calculated, powerful. Caitlin Clark didn't vanish. She took control. And in doing that, she might have made the smartest play of her entire season. From day-to-day to MIA, Caitlin Clark's rookie year may have just taken its final bow. But make no mistake, this isn't a vanishing act. It's a power play. And if you thought this season was dramatic, wait until she comes back next year with a vengeance. Subscribe for the return of the storm.